You're seeing pictures of Pope Benedict XVI, who gave his final audience before a sea of faithful in St. Peter's Square yesterday. Today is his final day before he becomes the Pope Emeritus. Now, Stacy Meichtry is in Rome and joins me now. Stacy, what can we expect from his final day?
Well, he just completed his last audience with Cardinals. He told them basically that he's going to be near them in prayer even after he retires, and that he promises to revere his successor, that is the person that they choose to succeed him. After that, he's going to be whisked to the papal summer residence in Castel Gandolfo by helicopter.
Right, and is that going to go along with pomp and ceremony? Does the Vatican do pomp and ceremony, or is it going to be on the helicopter and off he goes?
Well, yeah, I would say that pomp and ceremony is definitely the Vatican's specialty, but there is a sense around St. Peter's that this should be a somewhat, solemn, low-profile event, by Vatican standards. Yeah. As far as his helicopter trip is concerned, they're going to take him to Castel Gandolfo. I think he's going to do a very, brief final remarks in public to the faithful that are gathered around the castle, and then that will be the end of his pontificate at 8 p.m. this evening, a time which he would usually conclude his working day. So this will, in a sense, be a working day like any other. It just happens to be the final one of his papacy. Right.
Okay. Now, obviously, he's just talked to the Cardinals. The Cardinals want to pick his successor before Easter. Give us a sort of idea of the timeline. When can we expect decisions to be made?
So as of 8 p.m. tonight, the Vatican will go into what's known as the sede vacante, which literally means the vacant seat of St. Peter's. At that point, the Cardinals, the College of Cardinals, are free to formally summon their brethren to Rome. Many of them are already here. There were about 70 today meeting with the Pope. And once they've all convened in Rome, what they'll do is they'll set a schedule for what's known as the congregations. And these are a series of meetings that take place ahead of the conclave where they discuss a number of issues facing the Church. And I would expect that to take about, I would say 4 to 5 days, traditionally.
Yeah. Okay, Stacy, I'm sure we'll come back and talk about this as developments happen, but thanks for joining us.